And we're back to rain. It is actually slippery out here. Woo. Anyway, good morning guys. Welcome to today's video. You know what? I got a message from somebody this morning and they said that we poisoned our cat with rat poison. And I was like, okay. We only have rat poison in one spot in our barn and it's locked in a container that's really tiny. The opening is really small. Only a mouse can fit in there or like something really small. They're sold specifically to protect your animals. We've used them for years and years and years. They're used specifically to protect like your bigger animals, and it's only in one spot on our property, and our cat absolutely could not have gotten into it. There's no way, absolutely none. But over the years I've learned this one thing, this really important thing, and I'm going to tell you guys because once I learned this, it saved me a lot of stress. I used to post things and then I would say to my friends like, did I say it wrong? Like, did I not explain it the right way? And they said, no, you've explained it fine. People will always choose to misunderstand you if they want to misunderstand you. People will always choose to understand you if they want to understand you. And that's just the way that it is in this world. And I think we all do that, even us, even me. Like, I try not to. I try and listen to what people are saying and understand their perspective and their point of view. But like this girl that sent me a message today saying that we poisoned her cat and that we have rat poison just laying around, totally not true. I videoed about it yesterday, about our cat dying. I don't know how he died.
Rat poison are in boxes too, and they're in boxes.
Anyways, we use the boxes that are safe for all the other animals. And not only do we do that, anytime we find a dead rat or a dead mouse, we bury it really deep into the ground because dogs and animals can dig it up. So we're always really careful. We're always very careful with our pets, and we only use poison the way that it's directed and the way that it's meant to be used. No, I didn't go into a huge detail for this girl that sent me this message, but Sam made a video a couple of days before that. Penny, you're wet. So if you misunderstood because I wasn't clear, then I apologize for not being clear. I don't know if he died from poison just because there was nothing wrong with his body. Like, nothing was wrong at all. I couldn't see anything. He could have fallen and hit his head. Like, I don't know. I was just saying maybe he got into some poison somewhere. There is no poison on our property that the cats, that any animal, any of our animals have access to. None. Zero. Zip. Our chickens, nobody. Yeah, Sam says like,
all our rat poison are in these rat boxes. You can't get in there.
Nobody can get in there. No cats, no dogs, not even our chickens. We always use it according to the directions. We don't leave it just out.
Leave it out that animals can eat the thing.
Yeah, and we've never had any animal ever have a problem. And like I said, we always dispose of animals that have died. Anyway, the only reason I brought it up is because the girl that messaged me was so incredibly unkind, so incredibly rude, and was very much saying, you killed your cat, you gave it poison, you left poison out, and that's just simply not the case. And it's okay that she thinks that because, like I said, people will always choose to misunderstand you if that's what they want to do, and that's okay. It's just the way it works in the world. The girls are doing chores and I'm just gonna come and sweep up this barn. While I sweep up, I wanted to tell you guys this. I've been trying to remember to tell you guys this for a long time, but it's this ChatGPT story. Do you guys remember I told you I had this, did I tell you? I think I told you I had this really bad reaction to ChatGPT. Basically, I was trying to say, I'm pretty sure my goat's not pregnant. And ChatGPT was saying, oh no, I'm sure she's pregnant. And then I would say like, no, I'm pretty sure like this and this. And then ChatGPT would say like, oh no, but this and this and this. And it was like, it was really difficult. It was trying to convince me of something that I didn't think was true, and it did convince me. So anyways, I started to feel very suspicious of AI, even though I loved it at first and thought it was like the best thing ever. But let me tell you what happened to somebody else. This lady was saying that she had to write this report on something. Sam, you should throw some hay inside for the horses because it's really cold, it's wet out. Anyway, so this lady was saying that she had to write a report on something, on a topic. So she asked ChatGPT, she said like, hey, can you send me some references, like some references on this topic? some case studies. So ChatGPT sent her a bunch of case studies on this topic. And it cited, like, according to the blah, blah, blah report, it gave all the information. So then she said, oh, that's really interesting. Can you send me the link to that report? And they said, yeah, of course we can. So they sent her a link to that report. Lady is going to move my camera. She clicked the link and the link didn't work. So then she said, oh, well, that link didn't work. Can you send me another one? And ChatGPT said, oh, of course, sorry about that. Send her another link. She clicked on the other link and the other link didn't work. So she ended up looking up the links themselves, like it cited the report. So she looked up the report and it was completely falsified. All these links that ChatGPT sent them was fake. Not only was it fake, they faked the link. So then she said to ChatGPT, listen, these links are fake. This report that you're citing is fake. And ChatGPT said, you caught me. Sorry, I'll do better next time. And it's like, it totally tells you what you want to hear and will give you fake. And I've always got fake links from ChatGPT. One time I said, send me a link for a farm in Ontario with this budget and this criteria, and it sent me a whole bunch of links, and every single one I clicked, it didn't work. They were fake. It just makes up stuff. It just is a people pleaser. Like it's crazy. I've seen so many reports now of people having really bad luck with it. Hi, babe. Why you gotta be so wet, eh? What are you fixing?
Door.
What happened to it?
Penny rubbed her butt against it all the time.
Why do you blame Penny?
Because she's the only one in here at night that does it.
Ah, I can't even argue with that one. You should throw some for Gracie too. It is wet outside today. I feel bad for them going outside. They can come in if they want to, but if just all their food is outside, then they're gonna be outside. So time to throw some hay inside, even though it makes the cleaning up a lot worse. Look, they're all like, oh, did you say there's food inside? Here, babe. I'll throw some right here too. That's the thing that surprises me so much, is that I share my heart so much on this channel, and I will always do that, no matter what other people say, no matter what anyone says. When people try and villainize us, especially after we've showed our heart, it just says a lot about them, and I don't take that personally, because people are who they are. It just surprises me a lot because I show my heart so much. Like, you always think that in life, when you're always kind and you're always loving and you support other people and you believe in other people, you just think that people will see that and will understand that. But the truth is, and this is a hard truth, and I feel bad even saying it, the truth is that a closed off heart or a dark heart or a broken heart will always tend to see negative, even when there is not negative. They will always tend to need to see negative to make things make sense for them. And all I can say is this to the poor girl who sent me that message today. I just want you to know that I see you, I hear you, and I'm sorry that you feel the way that you do. And it's okay. It's okay to feel the way that you do, and it's okay to be who you are, and I don't take it personally. 4 out of 6 horses have found the hay inside. We have 2 that need to come in. Oh, you guys, I wish I had got it on camera. Pen! Oh, she's gonna go around. Come here, there's hay on this side for you. Yeah, good girl. I called her and she turned and she whinnied to me. Look, down there, look. Get the hay. I think she's a lot like, why would I be excited about your hay? I was looking for a carrot. One thing I love about this barn is that it smells so good. Like, it just smells like fresh hay, and it's because it's on a hill and the wind comes in here and it just smells good, feels good. I love it. I love it for our horses. A lot of people said that we should have put the horses down in the goat area and put the goats up here. We got them all in now. Stay in here, Gracie. Gracie's a rebel. She wants to be outside eating the grass. Stay in, it's raining. Sam's gonna put them to bed. But look at this. This is the way of the world. Penny on her own side and then everybody else over on this side. Because we're home most of the time and we can always come out when the weather gets really bad and put our animals in if we need to, which really helps in the winter. It helps during the rain, helps in the winter. Anyway, I love being home and being able to get out and do what I gotta do when I gotta do it. But now that I said that, I feel nervous about my goats, so I gotta go check on them because they don't like rain. I literally just broke my favorite broom of life. We've had lots of different brooms on this farm, and these little cheap brooms are my favorite out of them all. Stay dry. We'll be back out in another hour or so and put you guys to bed. We got a lot of bay in our group. A lot of bay. This is the calmest our horses have ever been this year. It's been really nice. The horses have been really nice. But remember when I used to always show us doing chores every single day? Now I never show chores, at least horse chores. Gabby and Sophie still do their own chores. And then Sam does like the communal areas in that barn. And then I go in a couple times a week and I sweep like the main hallway because he doesn't do that. Don't you know goats don't like water? Is somebody in heat? Hi, babe. Hello, ladies. Stop. You know, if you didn't make so much noise, they probably wouldn't even see you that much to be mean to you. Anyway, I just wanted to come and check. Smart girls under there trying to stay warm. Lots of black and white in this little herd. Lots of tan and white. Finally, I think that all my goats are finally bred. All the ones I'm breeding. So today I wrote it all out. Like I kept all the notes from breeding season, like who we bred to who and on what dates and then their due date. And then I think 4 of them came back into heat and then we put them with the boy. But a couple of those ones, they just stood there and let the boy try and breed them, but they didn't actually seem like maybe they were in heat. So I don't know. I wrote down all the dates. It's a little bit confusing this time because 4 of them have different dates. Like they have a first date and then a second date of breeding. It'll just mean that I'll get less sleep. And the reason that is because I'll have to stay like awake at night until the first date passes. And then because there's always this chance that they could go between the first and the second date, I won't be able to sleep for weeks, you guys. But look at this. She's one of the first ones that let me go out there and show you. She's one of the first ones due. Look at how big she is. Sam said she looks exactly like she's always looked, but nope. Definitely not. Like she definitely looks bigger. Oh, her belly. I don't know. I can't tell. Clearly I can't tell. And then this one is actually in the middle. I thought she was almost 2 months pregnant. She's only 1 month pregnant, but she looks a lot bigger. This one over here that looks super fat. Are you going to go in there and warm them up, Pose? Look, they cuddle up to her. Either that or she's protecting her new beloved goat. But the one there that's really, really big, she's actually almost 2 months pregnant. And the first one to be due this year is this one. Yeah, and I think she's going to have a lot of babies because she's gained a lot of weight and she's 2 months pregnant. I need to adjust your collar. They're like, show me the treats. Yeah, she's big. She's big. They're all getting big. So this is the one right there. Look at her and her sister. She's the one that is, she's one of the, I think she's like the second one due. And she looks really big. Stop making noise, baby. I'll be back in a little while too to put you guys in. I hate this wire. It keeps... We're literally so careful. Literally always watching for anything that could go wrong. And this one is also one of the early ones bred, and she doesn't even look pregnant at all. But it could be because she's really tall. Anyway, Sam wanted me to show you again. I don't know how it opens. But anyway, this is the box. And the poison that's in this box is stuck in little containers inside there. You can't like shake it and it'll fall out or anything. An animal has to be smaller than this to get in there. And even if a cat were to put its paw in there, it's all blocked off. It's all compartmentalized. The rat has to go in, come around here, and then get to the poison. So that's why I said that if it was poison that killed our cat because there was no other signs, then it wouldn't have been from our farm, because we're really careful. We make sure that there's nothing just laying out. But it is rat season everywhere. Like, everybody's having problems with rats right now. And it makes sense to me that some other people, maybe they don't maybe they don't be extra careful with it. I don't know. I can't imagine that either, but it's just such a mystery about how he died. Another thing that makes me sad about society is that when people lose a beloved animal or a beloved person or whatever, they always feel like they have to find fault or fix it. Like, I don't know, they always have to find fault. Like, animals die all the time, especially on a farm. And it's a sad truth about having animals. And to be honest, we've been really lucky. We've been really lucky. I have friends that have had the worst luck this last year, like the worst. And I have other friends, like, horrific things happening to their animals, and ours are just holding steady. But it is what it is.
Don't you know that you're beautiful?